In our cover story, what's being described as a surprise trade deal between the U.S. and China may open the door wider for U.S. goods to be sold in China, the world's largest consumer market. The deal, announced shortly after President Obama arrived in Beijing for an economic conference, could amount to $1 trillion in technology trade.
It'll be easier for us to sell stuff there and easier for them to sell stuff here. Much of the raw material is now owned by China. China is a cheaper place to manufacture, so long term it gives them a huge advantage that they didn't really have up till now.
American and Chinese negotiators agreed to eliminate more than 200 categories of tariffs, some as high as 25% on semiconductors for computers, 8% on magnetic resonance imaging, MRI machines, and global positioning systems, GPS devices.
Much of the cell phone growth is expected to come out of China as well as go on in China. The parts for all of this stuff probably will increasingly come out of China. So now is the time.
Chinese believe that in certain areas, like the telecommunication equipment dominated by a company called Huawei, is poised to become more competitive, take over the world in some segment. And they need to make certain concessions so that United States will give them better access to the market.
The agreement also eliminates tariffs on video game consoles and computer software. Altogether, the Obama administration says expanding the information technology agreement could boost markets for about $100 billion worth of products made in the U.S., generating as many as 60,000 new jobs while increasing competition for consumers' attention.
The consumer probably wins in the end because when you eliminate tariffs, you drive down prices, and regardless of where it is the stuff's built, we're going to be seeing it more cheaply.
It's not just a two-country deal. Final agreement needs the approval of representatives from more than 50 economies that have a stake in U.S.-China trade. They're expected to sign off on it, though, next month in Geneva.